Just the other day, my mom walked into my room and told me, "We're going to a dinner party tonight." Suddenly, I've got homework to do, a lot of it. And just like that, I can't go. Sound familiar? How many times have you turned down an invitation to a gathering, a get-together, even just a walk outside, so you could focus on something you thought was more important? Or maybe just to escape. We're living in a time where more people than ever are identifying as introverted. But not just introverted, but disconnected, lonely, overwhelmed. But here's the thing. We know human connection is vital, so why do we keep shutting the door? Now, here's a theory. To show weakness is to fail. At least, that's what it feels like. We're hardwired to seek approval, whether from others or from ourselves. But to give ourselves that approval, that's the hardest task of them all. It's so easy in this hyper-connected digital age to scroll endlessly through someone else's highlight reel and think, I should be doing more. I should be better. I should be perfect. With that mindset, it's exhausting, and it pulls us away from the one thing we all deeply crave, belonging. Now, let's rewind all the way back to 1943. A man named Abraham Maslow introduced a concept we still talk about today, the hierarchy of needs, a pyramid of 5 tiers, each one representing a human necessity, starting from basic survival all the way to something far more profound, self-actualization. Now that's a fancy word, isn't it? Self-actualization is the idea of becoming the most complete, content, and fulfilled version of who you were meant to be. But before we could reach that, right here in the center of this pyramid is something I believe is far more important. Love and belonging. So, let's ask the real question. What does it mean to belong? Not just fitting in, not just being liked, but truly feeling seen, valued, and safe among the people around you. When I feel like I belong, I feel at ease. I feel held, like who I am is enough. But today, the world doesn't always make it easy to feel that way. We're constantly being told to cut off people who disappoint us, to hustle harder, to focus on the grind. And in doing so, we've forgotten how to forgive, how to connect, and how to simply be with others, flaws and all. The stats are alarming. The stats are alarming. Over 40% of students identify as introverted, and 25% of people across all age groups claim they feel very lonely or fairly lonely. We're surrounded by people, and yet we're isolated. We're being sold a version of self-care that feels more like self-separation. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good skincare routine or a peaceful evening reading a book. But not at the cost of my community. Not at the cost of shared laughter, awkward conversations, and meaningful connections. We think, if I just get this next thing, maybe then I'll feel complete. But the truth is, completion doesn't come from accumulation. It comes from connection. And I'll admit, I've struggled with this too. I've spent so much time trying to move forward that I've forgotten how to pause, to look back, and to appreciate how far I've come. But now, I'm learning to say, this is enough. I am enough. Maybe that is what self-actualization really is. Not being perfect, not doing it all, but being at peace with where you are and keeping open arms to the world around you. We were never built to go through life alone. We were built for dinner parties, for random texts, for inside jokes, and for showing up, messy, tired, and confused, but still willing to be seen. So today, I leave you with this. Let's stop chasing a version of success that demands loneliness as its price. Let's start showing up for others and for ourselves. Let's strive to be the best version of ourselves, not in a way that burns us out, but in a way that brings us peace. And maybe, just maybe, the next time my mom tells me there's a dinner party, I'll close the laptop, put down the homework, and say, yes, thank you.